Hello Scorpio, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Scorpio for the week of May 9th. Now Scorpio, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now, I do not offer personal readings, so if you do get a message from someone on any platform, that is not me, that's someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. Please do not get scammed. Let's go ahead and let's do one more shuffle here. And all right, with all of that said, let's go ahead and see what we have going on here for you, Scorpio. Now, please do consider hitting the like button. It really helps get the video out to other people, and also subscribe for future updates. All right. I think that looks just about good enough to me. We'll go ahead and put this up here. And we'll also take 3 cards to clarify as we go along. Go ahead and put those right there. All right. Scorpio. I have to tell you, first thing that I'm drawn towards here are these 2 aces in the future. That is an incredibly good sign for you. Very rarely do you get 2 aces next to each other, let alone having 2 or more in a reading. It's always a good sign in a tarot reading of some type of powerful new beginning and something good happening in your life. Almost like I'm getting this energy here of you starting a new journey, and if you are single, this could be a new journey with somebody else. This could feel very good between the 2 of you, just all around, like mentally, physically, emotionally, like all around. This could feel very good. This new journey between you and this person that I think could be coming in for you. I also think if you're here for, there's also definitely a career or finance message here as well, which this may see you working with others, or this may see you kind of going down a different road, going down a different trail in your career. And it doesn't have to be a dramatic change. It doesn't have to be as dramatic as changing careers, but it may just mean that you are doing something a little bit different. So let's go ahead and dive into this some more here. So right away in this middle card here, you have the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is typically read as some type of romantic offer. There's so many different ways that you can go with this Page of Cups, but this very often comes in for singles when they're ready to meet somebody, or somebody's ready to say, hey, I'm really interested in you. Do you want to go get coffee? Do you want to go on a walk? Do you want to do whatever? Do you want to meet up? And so it's definitely very good, especially because you have this paired with the Ace of Cups in the future, which we'll talk about some more. Now, for those of you who are not here for love, the Page of Cups is somebody who's a dreamer, right? They're kind of looking into the cup, dreaming about what could be. And for you, this can represent the proposal of a creative venture, the proposal of a creative offer from somebody. This could be around a new project or a new path that you may be going down in your career that may be a little creative, a little bit unique compared to what you are used to. So in the past, you have the 7 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Wands is somebody who's standing their ground. They are not giving up. They are not letting anybody kind of get in their way. They're going for something here. 7 of Wands is an energy of, sticking up for what you believe in. This is an energy of competition, okay? The 7 of Wands. And the reason is because you've been successful. And unfortunately, success breeds competition. It's just something that we have to deal with here in the 3D or on Earth. It's something we've just kind of signed up for. And it doesn't always happen, but many times it does, right? And you have that here paired with the 3 of Pentacles, which can refer to your teammates, your work environment, your colleagues, the people you surround yourself with from 9 to 5 or whatever your working hours are. And, this is for me a combination that I have historically read as workplace competition, okay? Maybe even for somebody, undermining is more about the 7 of Swords, but you do have competition between colleagues, between people here. Now, the thing is, this has already happened. Okay, now this has already happened here for you. I also feel like if you're here for relationships, you may have met this person that's coming in through a friend of a friend. You also may have wondered if they were single. Like, I feel like there were some questions that went unanswered when you first linked up with this person, which I think was very it was very possible that you connected with this person through maybe like a conference or through a colleague or something like that, and the competition part is coming in where like you're wondering, is this person available? Well, they're going to make themselves available to you, I'll tell you that much. So in the future, you have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So I have to say, this is a classic combination of conceiving. Okay, this is, if you are not looking for children, be warned. Okay, because this is absolutely baby energy right here. Just saying. And so, yeah, do what you got to do on that end of things. But on the other end of this here, this Ace of Wands is, okay, so we'll just stick with the relationship part and then I'll get into the career part here. So Ace of Wands, physical attraction, physical compatibility, really good in all areas of life, okay? And the Ace of Cups would be, mental attraction, mental compatibility, emotional compatibility, all of those sorts of things. So you have both of them, right? You have both of them here with this person. And the Ace of Cups can say that there's a new relation forming. The Page is the offer of the, like, let's say figuring out that this person's single, and not only are they single, but they're interested in me. The Ace of Cups may say that this new relationship's starting. In business, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups also both represent new beginnings. And the Ace of Wands can represent you turning a passion into a profit. Something that you wake up every day and like, this is what I want to do all day. Like for me, I'll tell you personally, I always wanted to read tarot cards. Like even when I had my 9-to-5 job, I always wanted to read tarot cards. It was my passion. And I woke up wanting to do it. I'd come home from work and I'd read tarot cards all day. And I was able here through YouTube to be able to turn that passion into a profit here, into my job. And that's the kind of way that you can look at the Ace of Wands, something that you're passionate about. But it's interesting here because in your career, it's like there's like a unique energy. There's a unique energy here where it's like you're getting a new beginning very clearly in the future. There's no question. 2 aces in the future position, no question about it in your career. But it's like you're doing it, it's not exactly the way that you're doing it now. Let's go ahead and dive into that. I'm curious to see what this may be. So you have the 10 of Pentacles. You have the 10 of Swords, completions here. You have the Fool. And you have the Strength card. Okay, so I immediately wanted to say Leo energy. The Strength card is the card of Leo. This could certainly be coming in for some of you Scorpios here, the Leo energy in the future. Sticking to the relationship energy for right now, the Fool and the Strength card, I really like that for you. The Fool is like, it's an energy of innocence, but in a good way. It's like returning to your childlike self. And, I feel like this person is going to be able to get the child out of you, or you're going to be able to get the child out of yourself by the inner child is what I mean. You're going to be able to get the inner child out of yourself and allow your inner child to come out and play a little bit with this person, right? They may be just somebody who's fun to be around, and sort of there's an innocence in this connection. And there's also a new energy here, okay? So the Fool is a powerful new beginning, just like double aces, but even more so. Because the reason being is the Fool starts off all of the tarot. It's 0. It starts off everything. It starts the Fool's journey through the major arcana, through the tarot. And so you have a sort of multiplicative effect here, whether you are here for relationships or you are here for career. There's a powerful new beginning. The Strength card is also associated with the word power and being a strong individual, having willpower over yourself, and being disciplined to overcome any sort of internal obstacle that you may have that's standing in your way. In the past here, we have completions. This new beginning, which is very, 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 very clear, more clear than I've seen in a reading in a long time, is coming after you've completed something important in your life. Tens, we have double tens here. Tens in the tarot represent completions. You have the Ten of Pentacles, which talks about potentially like really nice energy of abundance. It's a card of empires. It's a card of building your legacy. The Ten of Swords, and it's also family energy, by the way, can bring inheritances into your life, but this has happened in the past. The Ten of Swords is a complete ending with something or someone, but it is also new hope that is on the horizon, okay? And so Ten of Swords in a past position says that the worst is behind you here. There's been something important that you've completed. Let's go and see what these Kipper cards are. So you have the Judication, High Honor, and Main Male card. I wonder if some of you have gone through a legal situation. This could have been the completion. This may have been divorce. Not everybody, but there was something that has ended here in the past. I'm not foretelling this, by the way. I need to be very clear about that. I definitely don't see divorce in the future. Definitely not. I see very good energy for you in the future. But I'm saying in the past, maybe some of you have gone through that. And there's probably been a certain level of healing that has come along with that journey. But there's also here High Honor and Main Male. People really look up to you. And, I do feel like it's almost like power couple energy is what I'm getting here. Like, I do feel like some of you have met somebody through a workplace situation. And this would have been maybe extracurricular, like you may have gone bowling or something, or like a workplace outing or something like that here. I'm not seeing in the actual workplace, but I'm seeing like in an extracurricular workplace situation. Yeah, let's go ahead. I'm really curious to see what this ending's about. So you have the Hermit. You have the King of Cups. And you have the Nine of Cups. Wow. Scorpio, the future is bright here for you, I have to say. So this is interesting. So the Hermit is, in love situations, really in any situation, it can be somebody who's isolated, but purposefully isolated. Like, when you go through a big breakup or potentially even a divorce or separation, many people just want time. Like, they just want to be on their own for a minute or two or a year or however long it takes, because they need some healing to do. They have some healing that they need to really do for themselves. And, this could be coming in with this Hermit card. There has been a period here of ending, and that may have led you to purposefully isolate in order to do some sort of self-healing. Like, you've become your own healer here in the past. What's really interesting is this King of Cups in the middle. Remember, I don't attach gender to my cards, so it doesn't matter what gender you are, what gender you're interested in. The King of Cups is a good partner in the tarot. They show up as somebody who's a really, really quality partner for you, in that they can really emotionally be there for you. When you talk to the King of Cups, there's a sense that you are being listened to and also heard. Okay, there's a sense that you're being listened to and also heard. And so it's almost like, this is definitely something that I definitely feel like some of you are attracting that type of person into your life. They may be a fellow water sign, but don't get hung up on the signs. I actually just feel like that's no, I just feel like that's a quality of the person that you're attracting. You also have this Nine of Cups here, which is this idea of celebration, joy, happiness, and most importantly, the Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment, okay? And so this is hard-earned for you. This new beginning is hard-earned because you've gone through this period here of self-healing, of figuring out what what went wrong, what you needed to work on, so forth and so on, and also completions here. And now you're getting this period it's almost like this period, your moment in the sun here is coming to you. So let's go ahead and move up the pyramid here. Wow, 3 aces. Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. That's incredible. So 3 aces in a reading is plus the Fool. That's like 4. There's like a lot of confluence around a new beginning, but not just like, oh, I'm gonna start like, oh, I'm gonna start I'm gonna start drawing, or I'm gonna start learning how to paint, or I'm going to start a health routine. Those can all be powerful, but I'm talking about something else. Like I'm talking about like a transformative relationship with another human being, or like a transformative product that you start working on, or you know, you like like earning your PhD, or like you like climbing the career ladder, or like getting to the top, like some sort of like there's like a new beginning here that's powerful, right? This is like a stronger type of situation going on here. And what I love with the Six of Pentacles is there's a flow of energy that's coming forward around this new beginning. The Six of Pentacles, there's inflow outflow going on. As you give, you receive. As you give, as you receive, you begin to give back. And it doesn't have to just be charity, like monetary charity. Like it can also be like giving knowledge, being of service to others, listening to a friend in need, situations like that. But there's this situation where you've given a whole lot, maybe to yourself, maybe to a community, maybe to another person, and you're getting a huge, like you're getting a really powerful start around this theme here. So let's go ahead and see what else we have. So at the top of the pyramid, you have the Eight of Wands happening quickly. Okay, happening now. Eight of Wands, accelerated motion, moving forward, good news arriving from a distance, text messages, phone calls, emails, letters, social media posts. This is a card that I like to see when there's like something going on with social media in a good way. It's definitely good energy. The Eight of Wands is good energy, and it's also breakthroughs. And on the bottom here, this is Hierophant. This is a card of marriage. Definitely feel like some of you have worked past that situation in the past that maybe just wasn't working. For some of you, this is about an organization that you're a part of, or something. It's about something traditional, but it's almost like you're anything but traditional. You're doing anything but traditional here. And what I would say is, particularly if you're here and you're here for love, there's definitely communication coming in, and if you're looking to complete something career-wise, that could really move forward here for you with the Eight of Wands. So thank you so much for being here. This incredible reading. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. I really appreciate you. Take care, and I'll see you in the next reading.